Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie for those who have for some reason forgotten, and this is Books R Us. So today I will be talking about the series I want to finish this year. Now, there are a lot of book series that I want to read and continue. So I'm going to kind of narrow this down a bit. The series I want to read, kind of the two main things is that I should have started them, and we should have the last book out already, or it should be coming out this year. So those were kind of my two criteria while looking at this. So let's get started. The first one, I am sad to say, is The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, which, if you don't know, the first book is Eragon, which was made into a movie 10 years ago, I believe now, back in 07, 08-ish. So that'd be more 11, 12 years ago by this point. So I've read the first two. I want to reread those two and then the last two. Now, I know I said in my goals video a few weeks back that I don't want to reread anything. For reading the series, I'm kind of allowing myself to reread some books because, again, I haven't read Eragon in ages. And in order to understand the last two books, I need to read the first two books over again. So that's going to happen, hopefully. Again, this is all I hope. I pray that this happens. The next series is, again, I've read the first two, but I haven't read the last one, and that's Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. I read the first two, but I haven't read the last one yet, so I am going to reread the first two and read the last one to kind of finish up that series there. I do own, for this one and the last one, I do own them, part of them, and same with a lot of these actually. I own quite a few in the series already, so that'll get me reading some more books that I actually own, getting that TBR down. So hopefully by the end of the year, I've read a lot on my shelf. The next one is Magnus Chase by Rick Riordan. We have gotten a confirmation. I just looked this up, but I could be wrong. That it's only a trilogy. That's what I'm trying to say. It's only a trilogy. I own all three books. I've only read the first one, so I'd like to reread the first one and then read the last two, finish that trilogy up. Again, all about like finishing stuff up this year on a lot of different fronts, as you can tell by this video as well as my goals video. The next one is the Throne of Glass series. I haven't read the last two or three. I think I was at a point where I wanted to get all the books first and then read them all. So like have Sarah J. Maas finish writing the series and then go from there. Let me see. Do I have a copy of it? Yes. Sarah J. Maas, Throne of Glass series. So I want to reread these books and then read the ones I haven't seen. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but I do have a copy. Sorry about that. Of Magnus Chase, all three books of this as well. So I'm hoping to finish these up. The next one I want to finish, let me grab it real quick, is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Again, another thing that I started but kind of wanted to wait until more books were published. The last and final book is going to be published this year, so I'm going to wait to closer to that publication date in order to finish reading these, or rereading this one, read the second one, and then read the third one, and kind of finish that series up. The next one I have on my list, I've already finished the series. However, there is a prequel that she had written kind of afterwards, and that is The Outcast by Taran Matthew. Taran Matthew. So yeah, he had written. I've read all of the other books in his series, so I kind of wanted to just read this, finish it up, get a complete idea of the worlds. Again, The Outcast is the prequel to the Summoner series, and I really liked it. I just read it last year, so I don't feel like I need to reread it in order to understand what's going on in this book anymore. The next one on my list is The Time Quintet by Madeleine L'Engle. Now, if you don't know this, it's the Wrinkle in Time. The first one's A Wrinkle in Time. This one, it's nice and shiny because I haven't taken it out of the package yet. But this one is the first 3 books in that series. I've read the first 2, so this includes the first 2, the third, and then there's, I believe, 2 more books after that. So I kind of want to finish this guy up and finish that series up as well. So the honorable mentions for that kind of this thing is that I kind of want to finish this year, but if I don't get to them, it's not a big deal. So the series includes Zodiac by Romina Russell, Atlantis in Peril by T.A. Barron. I want to finish that up because I know there's like 2 or 3 in that one I have to finish up. In Zodiac, I have to finish one more. The Chronicles of the Imaginarium Geographica by James A. Owen. I've read the first 2, but I kind of want to finish those as well. Shakespeare Undead. There are 2 books in that series by Laurie Handeland. I would have to reread the first one in order to get the second one because it's been about 8 years since I last read that book. Then I want to finish the Seraphina. Right now it's a duology, but I could be wrong. I could be more. That is by Rachel Hartman. It's all about magic and dragons and good fun stuff like that. And then Children of the Lamp is kind of like the last one I have on this list. It's a series of like 6 or 7 books for kids by P.B. Kerr, Kerr. And I really liked the first 2 that I read, so I kind of want to finish those as well. But those last, from about Chronicles of Imaginarium and Zodiac onward, it's like, I don't have to finish them this year, but I would like to. And kind of wrap up some of the series that I have been slowly but surely reading over the past. I've been reading since I was, 9? So 20 years, over the past 20-ish. Well, 15 years, I should say. Over the past 15 years that I've been reading by myself. So I kind of want to finish those. Again, I have other books I want to read this year too, but this will give me a start on to kind of where to start from there. And yeah, we'll see how the year goes in terms of series. And if you have any series that you guys are working on, let me know in the comments below. If they're finished, if they're not finished, maybe I can add those to my list of my super long list of TBRs. Is ridiculous. I will never finish all of those, but this will just help me kind of narrow down my TBR, and hopefully that'll work. But I will always accept more from you guys. If you guys think I should read something, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to fit it in somewhere. As always, make sure you like that, click that like button, subscribe. You know what to do. See you later, everyone.